Whoa, have you been working out? I'm a little nervous.
I should do my left one. That's the baby arm.
Yeah, well, whatever you want.
I mean,
Is the baby arm stronger? Are you trying to break the wrist already? I'm like, look at this. I'm laying down here. How much time we got?
I don't know.
Are we straight? Darius, are we straight?
And on the how do we do this?
I think it's usually a thumb. You gotta go like right here.
Yeah? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
You got some power, dude.
All right.
I'm nervous. I'm
Okay.
nervous. Here we go. Go. Welcome to the cutting room floor. Once again, hanging with my man, Pastor Justin.
What's up, Pastor Tim?
Hey, just trying to roll with you, dude. Trying to keep up with you. You're a fast-paced, high-energy man that, you just inspire me.
You just fill me with such peace.
Oh, peace.
Just feel like you just made such peace fill this room with that comment.
Well, I'm here to be a peacemaker. Speaking of being a peacemaker, you preached on peacemaking this weekend.
I did.
I kind of had a question, and maybe you can give me some steps or some ideas on how to navigate. So I had someone come to me, and they have a relationship. It's two couples, and the ladies get along really well, okay, but the husbands seem to have a little bit of a attitude with each other, and the wives are trying to navigate, what do I do to help my husband, at the very least, be at peace with the other husband, if not grow a relationship? Any thoughts on what those ladies can do to help their husbands?
Here's a couple thoughts that just kind of roll right in my head.
All right.
It's completely unscripted, which makes these fun.
Yep.
I think, one of the things that helps in any relationship is when you focus on values.
Mm-hmm.
Values will bring people together. And so I think specifically in this scenario, focusing on values that these guys have in common. So especially if they're Christians, if they're followers of Christ, at least they have that mission that can bring them together, or that value that can bring them together.
Yep.
But I think beyond that, part of me goes, like, don't force your husband to be friends with somebody.
Totally. Totally.
I think there's a part of that too where you go, man, sometimes there's just people that don't mesh, and
Yep.
You can be at peace and be kind with one another and be cordial, but yet, honor that boundary of not forcing your husband to be friends with somebody.
Yeah.
But then if the husbands butt heads, I think nothing squashes indifference faster, in my opinion, than humility.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that, man, if there's certain things that you can do that frustrate the other person, or topics that you get on that frustrate the other person, that tend to create those points of tension in relationship or community, you just steer clear of, some of those points that could potentially cause conflict.
All right. Well, let's say that they're going to work that out. What are some steps they can have to have that difficult conversation?
I think a couple things. Focus on the facts first and foremost.
Okay.
In any conversation that you go into, it's important to remember that the devil is the accuser of the brethren.
Yeah.
That's what the Bible says. So anytime that you find yourself accusing or judging somebody, that is beyond the facts, when you stay focused on the facts, okay, you said this. Mm-hmm. That's what was said.
But I feel this.
And I think that's the next step that I would say is have those conversations to go, hey, this happened. You said this. Here's how it makes me feel.
Yep.
And now that's factual. How I'm feeling is factual. And if you don't care about how I feel, well, then, man, I don't need your reaction to have peace in my heart. I've done what I can to make peace with you.
Yeah.
But then I would say own the 1%. If you're wrong, 1%. If in an argument or disagreement, if there's only 1% that you're wrong in, you own that. And you own what you did wrong or how you offended or hurt the person. And I think that can go a long way in resolving these conflicts too. And obviously keeping your voice at a tone that is peaceful. If you find yourself yelling at somebody, or
they shouldn't shout at each other.
Bloppity blop blop. you just kind of slowly walk away, or calm yourself down, come back to the conversation when you're a little more cool, calm, collected.
Well, and you had a great point in the message. You said this does not come naturally.
No.
So you're training yourself to do this. It's
100%.
It's every time you have the conversation, every time you come into conflict, you are, which way am I going to go? Am I going to be a peacemaker, or am I going to try and take peace out of the situation?
Right.
So that's a good word, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So that was the Cutting Room Floor. Thank you for hanging out with us. You can like, subscribe, share, and we will see you next week on
The Cutting Room Floor.
That's right. Oh, it's taking me. He's taking me. Oh, he gave up. That hurts. You know who will throw you is David.